My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So I'm a recently divorced guy. I never asked for the wedding ring back. I figure once you're married, that's game over, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, that's
It is. A wedding ring or engagement ring, it's a conditional gift. When you give it to her, the idea is, okay, it's not a gift to you until you get married, and then once you get married, the condition's satisfied, it's hers.
So now here's a guy. He gives her this $53,000 wedding ring, calls off. They never get married. I know he makes this final comment, but maybe it's in the heat of an argument, whatever. Does he deserve the ring back?
Does he deserve it? Ooh, that's more of an existential question. Legally, does he get it back? No. It's a close enough question where they probably should have taken it to a judge, but a judge made a right call on this one. The guy made a gift, and just because he changed his mind later on and said, hold on, I didn't really mean that to be a gift to you now. You got a parting gift, but now you're not being all that nice to me, so I don't want to give it a gift to you anymore. Well, once you make a gift to it, you can't ungift. It's done at the moment you make a gift.
Yeah. So this guy makes the critical mistake. So I want to ask you, Jeff Anderson, Dallas divorce attorney, if a guy walks into your office under the same circumstances, would you take the case to try to help him get it back, or would you say, hey, you got no case? I mean, is there anything he could have done or his attorney could have done?
Sure. But it all comes down to more which judge are you going to be in front of? How persuasive can you be with it? And what else have you done in these text messages? He did a little more than the text messages than even what we've been talking about so far. He reinforced that it was a gift a couple of times. At that point, it starts to get a little harder. But if he had just done the one comment, the first comment, you get a nice parting gift, could I argue in court, well, that was kind of a tongue-in-cheek deal, and he was mad at her, and that's all it meant? Sure. That was a reasonable thing to take to court.
And it's funny you say it depends on the judge. I had gotten arrested for reckless operation of a motor vehicle in Columbus, Ohio. None of my friends lawyered up, but my father, being a good New Yorker, says, hey, you got to get a lawyer right away. Though, kid, I'm going to pay it, but you're going to pay me back. And I'll never forget the phone call I got from that attorney. You know what he said to me?
What do you say?
He said, you got the Monty Hall of the municipal court. And he's willing to make a deal. And my poor friends got like 50 hours of community service, and I got scot-free with like an $80 fine or something. So hence the term, go lawyer up and hire yourself an attorney, Jeff Anderson.
Yeah, that's right. And it is a lot about the judge that you're in front of. They're all different personalities. They're still people just because they get elected to a bench, and you got to know who your audience is.
Now, I know this woman in question who he broke up with via text message. The reason he decided to break up with her was she wouldn't sign a prenuptial agreement. Would that play in court at all?
It would play under certain circumstances. If they had talked about a premarital agreement before he gave her the ring, and then she backed out on the deal, yeah, that'd play pretty big. If he gave her the ring and then said, hold on a second, I really do want a premarital agreement. I am 20 years older than you are, after all. And then she said, no, I'm not going to sign one. Well, I'm not sure that's going to be quite as persuasive.
Yeah, and he owns a whole bunch of restaurants, and she's a nail technician. Not there's anything wrong with a nail technician, but he's just trying to protect his interests.
Yep, that's right.
Hey,
and he protected him except for $53,000.
Yeah, with a dopey comment. So I asked you this question in the beginning. Legal is one thing. Now you're a guy just like the rest, just like me and Matt Stoker Ace and Phil Behind the Glass.
Yep.
Does he deserve the ring back?
With a comment like that, no, probably not.
I think I'm with you. Hey, Jeff Anderson, thanks so much for coming on the Stinchfield Report. We appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Go have a great day.